Hello hunters, DaSheepKiller here, and welcome back to some Minecraft creative shenanigans stuff video. And yeah, on the last one, we celebrated Christmas, but now Christmas is over, so we're just going to continue wandering around our world. And I don't really know what we're going to do today, but this is the 30th creative episode, so I guess I could go over some moments from previous creative videos though, like from the 21st one to the 29th one. But yeah, Jeff. This sign said "Rip Jeff" before, and now it's ahead.
My name is Jeff.
Jeff, you're alive? How are you alive? I know you died from the Sheep King's whole thing.
My name is Jeff.
Oh, I see. You put some of your DNA, robotic DNA stuff in that sapling, so whenever it grew, you'd become the tree? That's kind of weird, but hey, you're back now. That's pretty cool. Eyes of Ender couldn't have done that. They're destroyed anyway, but they couldn't have done that because you're a robot. Also, you wouldn't respawn because you're a robot. So yeah, I guess you wanted to make sure you were still alive. I guess you weren't really willing to throw away your life after all. But now you're taller. We'll just say that much. Well, okay, Jeff. I'll see you later. I guess first, before I go over those previous moments, I'm gonna go and talk to everybody. And if you see any new builds, I'm just gonna be ignoring them for now. They were built for future videos I'm gonna be making later. But yeah, don't worry, they'll be reviewed at some future point. But anyway, yeah, this is the Sheep King's house. I still remember back when this was first built, but the Sheep King doesn't live here anymore because he's in prison. So now these two guys have just been living here alone. Jeb and Dinnerbone. They don't talk, so I can't really say anything to them. And it looks like Gotta Sweep's not here right now. There's Gotta Sweep right there. He's over in my 10 ways to kill sheep builds. I guess he just lives there now. Is that his house? I guess he decided to make that his home. The Sheep King called him here from very far away. And I guess he was too lazy to go back from where he was, so he just lives here now. Or maybe he just stays wherever until he's called for a job again. Who knows? I don't really know how Gotta Sweep lives. He's just kind of here now. But anyway, here's the people at Jock's hangout spot. Steve and Alex have been doing a good job watching these guys. Jay the chicken toasts the rabbit, and Jock the bird. I guess you guys just have fun here all the time. Good to know that you all can enjoy yourselves just like I can. And you guys never really get involved with anything, so whenever there was stuff like the Sheep King stuff going on, you were never really in danger. Because you don't get involved, so I guess just stay that way and you'll be safe. Because things are always taken care of before they get spread to the meme plaza. Hey, Mr. Scully guy, where are you? Oh, he's not home right now. There's that present he got from Santa on Christmas. That's pretty cool, but looks like Scully's not home right now. We'll have to check on them later, I guess. I guess we could visit our other friends. Okay, here's Tinsel and Troop Red. It looks like they're not home right now either. I wonder what they're doing. Christmas just passed, so kind of weird. I guess I could visit Tyler. He seems to be home. Hello there, Tyler. Icy Dragon. You have one of these things too, although I can't really sense any sort of power coming from it like I can Scully's. It's weird. Scully's must be special, and he did get it from Santa, so it might be magic or something, you never know. Here's Rock vs. Classical. It looks like Rocker C isn't home, but Classical R is. He left you to watch over the house yet again, Classical R? Alright then, well I guess I'll see you later. Alright, so here's all these guys. Alpaca. I see you're having a good time having a bit of your head stuck in the ceiling. And here is Z-Lagger. And this is Jake, and here's Sheep Black. Hello, Sheep Black. Hello, DaSheepKiller. So what have you been up to? Oh, you know, not much, just the usual stuff. Okay. I guess I'll see you later then, Sheep Black. I've pretty much visited everyone at this point besides the Sheep King, so I guess we're gonna go ahead and see him now. And yeah, I have like a path going straight to the Sheep King's house now. And here they are. Hello, Red Notorious, and you've been doing a good job keeping the Sheep King in check here. He hasn't really done anything in prison.
No problem, man. The Sheep King won't get out here until you say so.
Alright, the Notorious. So, yeah, the Sheep King. So, how's it going there in prison? Your final month of prison. You'll be let out in a month. Oh, it's fine, I guess. It's not the worst thing in the world. I've had worse times on Fortnite, but I still don't like it in here. I can't wait till I get out so I can go back to my home and spend some time with my friends. But hopefully you're not up to no good once you're out, because that might get you put in there again. Oh yeah, I've learned my lesson. I won't do anything bad again. Well, that better be the case for your sake. I'll see you later, Sheep King. Alright then, so I've been everywhere except my home at this point. Might as well go ahead and stop there. So yeah, I like all these things I built around here. And here's my Fram. Can't see the whole thing right now. Here's the whole Fram. I kind of like this place. And there's the meadery. Then here is the swimming pool. You can see my polar bear farm whenever it's unrendered. And there's the watchtower. And of course, here's my home. Hello, Boris. And DaSheepKiller's steed. And Roshannon Jr. And of course, you're the one who guards my house. Your name's just Guard. But hello, Guard. And, if you'll excuse me, here's Frank as well. Hello, Frank. Yeah, I've said hi to everyone at this point. Ever since I started this world, it's just become more and more lively. Because of all the stuff I've built and the amount of characters that have moved in. It's pretty awesome. But anyway, since it's the 30th Minecraft minigames. But anyway, since this is the 30th Minecraft creative episode, I figured I'd go over all of the previous ones. Well, from 21 to 29. We've already gone over from 1 to 19. Whenever I'm done talking about a certain episode, I'll put a clip from that episode as well. Just because. Yeah, I figured I'd go over all those ones. And here is where the 21st one, Project Zero Sheeps, took place. Me and Sheep Black were having a conversation about our project to eliminate all sheeps. You weren't there, Frankie. I think you were actually inside the house at that point. Normally you're never in the house, but you were at that point.
I can't believe they slipped through our fingers like that. I was so close to having the Sheep King's head on a platter.
His fate doesn't matter, though, does it? They've seen they can't win and will stay away if they even have half a brain. In fact, it's best if the Sheep King survives as long as possible. All the off chance we do need to elevate your power, then fighting him seems to be the best way to do it. You can hunt him down in the end and kill him slowly with painstaking precision, enjoying every blow. And on the subject of improving your abilities, I'm beginning to wonder if we should have used the power of the Eyes of Ender to give you an indestructible body as well. I must say, it's quite an enjoyable gift.
Rah! Thankfully I could sword black all the power I need. This new level will make me the ultimate sword for justice. And when your sword is mighty enough, you don't need a shield. Just wait, I'm going to become even stronger. Ha! I was right to think the vast power this body gives me will be indispensable to our glorious plan for the multiverse.
But we called it Project Zero Sheeps. It's ironic, don't you think? Here we are destroying all sheeps, and yet we require sheep power to succeed.
And the next video we made was actually out here. One of the few videos I've made that was outside of city limits. It was the top 10 favorite Minecraft mobs. And yeah, you've probably been seeing a lot of this build throughout the recording. I'll go over this in a future video, don't worry about it. Yeah, this is where the top 10 favorite Minecraft mobs was, where I went over my top 10 favorite Minecraft mobs, all the mobs that I really like in Minecraft. Yeah, speaking of that top 10, the parrot that I spawned during that is still here. I don't know how he hasn't despawned yet, when he's not tamed or given a name tag, but he just hasn't despawned. He's been flying around my world. He's still flying around to this day. Ever since part 22, or on part 30 now, he's still here. I guess he's just here to stay. Yet another recurring character by the looks of things. I remember I saw him a few times throughout the Fram, but he's around here now.
And now for number 2 on this list, it's the pig. All the pigs. There we go. All those pigs running around. That's right, the pig is number 2 on this list. Much like the cow and the llama, it's kind of meme-like. Especially since the pig itself is one of my channel memes. In the depressed pig. Yeah, I really like how pigs are. They just always stood out to me, and I've always really liked them for some reason. Yeah, the pigs are just one of my favorite mobs. Never really been able to fully explain why, but with that depressed pig joke, I think that's enough explanation. So yeah, pigs are just really cool mobs, and they look kind of weird, but they look weird in a good way. It makes me like them a lot. That's why they're number 2 on this list. Looks like they all survived. Well then, I guess the pigs just get to run around. Oh, and the parrot's still flying around.
And our next little thing was where this part of the frame was introduced. The turtles, they were introduced on the 23rd Minecraft creative episode. But yeah, there were these turtles here, and that's not all I went over, actually. There was another thing. It's not around anymore, but I'll show you guys where it was. It was right behind the prison here, I believe. Actually, no, the prison wasn't built yet at that episode. It was right where the prison is now. This prison was built by the Sheep King using the power of the Infinity Stones, and I used it to imprison him, but before all that happened, there was a building here where someone had came through from the Nether. It was actually a different version of myself. And yeah, they had come through the Nether being killed by the Wither, which was kind of weird. But that person's moved on to a different village now. He's not gonna stay here with us. But this is where he originally came into the world from. He also messed with time, much like Sheep Black.
This is bad. Very bad. It went horribly wrong today. I went to that room, and it was a nightmare. The roars were coming from this giant black monster with 3 heads. I didn't get any loot in that trip because the moment I walked in, that beast shot me and I felt pain like I had never felt before, like my body was disintegrating. I had to make a run for it. If I took another one of those blasts, I would be dead for sure. I barely made it out alive because that thing was chasing me. Even now as I'm writing this, I still feel the pain from that blast. It even hurts to write. I just have to hope that thing doesn't come through the portal. Get some rest, and tomorrow I'll destroy the... And it just ends there.
And as for the next episode, it had a bit to do with me and DaSheepKing, so I guess I'll go over to DaSheepKing's place to discuss it. Here was DaSheepKing's house, and it was the episode on my birthday where I just kind of went back and forth from my place to DaSheepKing's, and we talked about stuff, and he was into Fortnite. He was really into Fortnite at that time. He even dyed his wool blue. But nowadays, he's not as into Fortnite. He still looks at memes, but he doesn't really play it anymore because of what I told him on my birthday.
Have you heard that Ninja died?
What? Ninja's dead? No! Wait, why should I believe you? I should never believe anything you say.
Well, you should believe me. Because it's true, DaSheepKing. Ninja has deceased. Do you know how he died?
How?
He got... Ligma.
What is Ligma?
And the very next episode, I believe, was when this village was introduced. And in that episode, Sheepku Black showed up after killing a bunch of sheep, and we let him move in and set up his own stand. And then at the end of that episode was whenever my lucky diamond was stolen by DaSheepKing using the power of the Infinity Stones. So yeah, that was pretty interesting. And oh yeah, I should have said this earlier, but if you haven't seen that story yet and want to, this video is going to have spoilers for that.
Oh. Is this who I think it is? Hey. Hey you! It's Sheepku Black!
Oh, hello there, DaSheepKiller.
So, you're back from your mission, huh?
Yes. I killed all of the sheep surrounding this plaza. Just like you told me to.
Yeah, and... So, what are you gonna do now?
Well, I found this new area to the town that's been built here ever since I left, so I decided to check it out. And since I don't really have a house here, I was thinking I could move into this one right here.
Oh, so you want to move in, huh? Well, yeah, I could get you set up as well. And hey, do you want to run any of these stands as well?
Yeah, sure, why not? I'll run the blue one.
But anyway, the very next episode, I was also over here talking to Sheepku Black, and that's when he gave me his backstory. And then after that, I was also just looking around for the stone, couldn't find it, and I gave up and went to bed.
No one accepts me for who I am. I have lost all of my subscribers. I owe so much money to the people, and have no way to get a job. I was poor, and had no way to pick my life back up. But worst of all, DaSheepKing started playing Fortnite and got 1 million subscribers, leaving me in the dust. He would also make fun of me at every turn. My life was miserable. I didn't even have any friends, until one day, I had enough. I gathered the Eyes of Ender and made a wish. That wish was to swap bodies with DaSheepKing. I gained all of his power, and I wasn't in my old shell anymore. I finally had something. However, it doesn't stop there. If it did, I wouldn't be here in this timeline. Somehow, DaSheepKing still lived a better life than me when he was in my body. Even worse, my life was still bad. For some reason, life totally changed when we swapped bodies. It turns out that swapping bodies meant us switching at birth instead of us simply exchanging vessels, and that being the end of it. And so, our lives were exactly the same. The only difference being that I was stronger. I was still pushed around by DaSheepKing. And one day, I couldn't take it anymore. I got so angry that I transformed into Super Sheepy Pink. And I killed DaSheepKing. But I was still angry. And I let out so much power that I ripped a hole in time itself. Then I went through the hole. And the rest is history.
And then, in the very next episode, it took place in the Watchtower. The only episode to take place entirely at the Watchtower, pretty much. And yeah, DaSheepKing had gathered all 3 Infinity Stones, and he was in the fight against me and Sheepku Black. He killed Sheepku Black in one hit, and then since I couldn't die, he decided to hit me with an anvil and put me in that prison over there.
Now that I have all 3 stones, I am unstoppable. My power rivals Notch himself. As if. I don't care how many rocks you collect. You'll never stand up to me. My very being towers above all things, the whole universe. Ah yes, you are Chiku Black, the future version of Corey, whose life flopped so badly that you decided to swap bodies with the me of that world to gain more power. Your transformation is impressive, but its power pales in comparison to mine. Your coming to this timeline was a mistake. You humiliated the me of your world more than DaSheepKiller humiliates me. And now I will make you pay! Ha! You'll make me pay? How could you possibly?
And the very next episode, it was actually completely centered around other people. Well, almost completely. I was a big part at the end, but other people played much bigger roles than I did. But yeah, it was over here, and the Sheep King, he was charging at power to destroy the meme plaza over there, if it would load in. Throughout all that, people were constantly interrupting him. There was the future version of me, there was Tinsel, True Pred, and Scully, there was Rock vs. Classical, and Icy Dragon, and then I unlocked Super Saiyan Trump, and then Jeff showed up, blew himself up. But of course, as we know now, he's back to life, so it doesn't matter. And yeah, that had stopped the Sheep King and destroyed those Infinity Stones, and then me and Roshan showed up and wrapped up the video. So yeah, we didn't really do much throughout that whole story.
Jeff, what are you doing here? How did you get here? You do not have feet. Oh please, what can you do? I cannot move while charging this power, but I do not need to end you. What are you going to do? No, do not do this! Why? Why would you do this? No, please stop! If you do, I will give this up and just go home!
And who should we give a shout out? I know exactly who should get a shout out. He was the MVP of the Sheep King arc. Why wouldn't he get a shout out? Jeff gets the shout out. And there he is as well. We could kind of see him from here. Something actually matters for once. Wow. I just realized I completely forgot the Christmas episode. Wow. Yeah, the Christmas episode took place a bit up here. It was much like the Sheepfinity War one where I wasn't around for the main plot. And yeah, the Sheep King, I let him out of prison temporarily to celebrate Christmas, and then he was up to no good, decided to steal the presents. And then whenever he got to Scully's house, the last one he was going to steal from, Santa showed up. He turned out to be a red sheep, and he kind of talked the Sheep King out of it and made the Sheep King appreciate Christmas more, and it made him more positive of a person, which is why he only has a month now instead of life. Santa's sleigh was somewhere around here, but of course it's going to be gone now because Santa's gone. And how I know the parts I wasn't there for, you may ask? I edit the videos, that's how. By the way, Santa, where's your sleigh? My sleigh? Ho ho ho! It's behind that tree over there. It's just a minecart? I thought it'd be more grand. Ho ho ho! As you see, I'm a sheep, not a human. So I was already different from expected. This is no different. Well, I at least expected some reindeer. Ho ho ho! They don't have reindeer in Minecraft, silly! Anyway, I believe we've chatted for too long. I must go now, Sheep King. Oh, but before you go, here, have some milk and cookies. Thank you, Curtis. This is my favorite snack. But it's cookies and milk. Get it right. Anyway, that's gonna be it for now. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, you can see my DSK news station from down here. The paintings. I already confirmed this in the DSK news episode, but the DSK news station is down here in my creative world. Anyway, next time on the creative stuff, we're going to be going over one of the builds. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. Happy hunting! Okay, Scully. I know you have this stone over here, and you're going to give it to me, or else.
Or else what?
Or else, let's just say you don't want to figure that out. So give me the stone.
I'm not giving you the stone. Because I got it for Christmas.
Okay, you've asked for it, the Scully guy. I'll use the power of the stones I already have to kill you.
Oh.